Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had Correctional Officer Van Dusen from Folsom State Prison, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have him smash you right now. Now, first and foremost, onto the patrons. The prison psychologist, Fuerte84, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out 6 Health, What Happens in Shoe Stays in Shoe, Malverde, AWOL, Prison Palooza, Cornhole Champion, One Bad Yard Perro, Cherokee Cat, Loco Moco, The Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, El Eli, Bonita's Journey, Edgar, Rags, Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, Not On My Watch, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, The Real McCoy, She Caught Me IEXing, Wasn't Me, Jay, A Pogue, and The Six Pack. Or is it a Pog and the Six Pack? Strip Search Sergeant, Keith, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flight Live, Gavino, Pinchy White Bitch, Give Me Some Chon Chon. With a fucking trophy. Homie, you're gonna get a trophy. You're gonna get a trophy. Listen to me. I'll make one on fucking Etsy right now. You're getting a fucking trophy. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody else, catch up. Give me the wildest fucking names you can think of. Bria These Nuts. Lockdown 5. Cristobal La Reina. Winston. Tony the Mexican Snowman. El Skid. Hovey Cat. Lead with Love. Albert 12. J.I. Esquiel. Big Bad 48. Nova. Linda the Retired CO. Mikey 559. The Homie Marius. Chevelle 66. Gigi. And Bad Karma. If you haven't already signed up for that Patreon, I'm telling you, you're the only one that hasn't signed up. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here, man. Playing the game, drinking the Kool-Aid, and selling your soul. This has come up numerous times from numerous people. I can tell you, I was talking to somebody at a prison earlier today. And I said, what's up with this dude right here, man? That dude right there, that dude's a homie. That dude's a good person. And he goes, oh, man, he's trying. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe he knows something about this person that I don't know, right? That's a possibility. He's like, man, that dude's drinking the Kool-Aid right now. And I'm like, well, that kind of caught me off guard. Like, oh, nah, I said, he's probably just playing the game, man. He's probably just playing the game. He's like, well, yeah, you just got to keep, yeah, you're right. So anyways, this is going to be the backstory, right? You guys saw the ridiculous propaganda commercial ad that CDCR did saying join the California Department of Correction. They had the bagpipes for a funeral, right? And then I went ahead and made a remix, or found a remix on the internet, I should say, where it showed the real California brutal murders. What's up? High Desert, CSP SAC, RJD. I don't know, I feel like I'm about to have a fucking heart attack right now, really. My fucking chest has been doing shit all day. I don't know if it's like going over here. Let me know. It looked like I'm having a heart attack. Call the cops. Help. Man down. What the fuck is going on right here in this area? I don't know. Fuck. They're watching me have a heart attack on the show. The hell? I'm 39. Shouldn't be the case. Anyways, geez, is it my time, G? Fuck, I thought I was gonna go out in a blaze of glory, G. Not like this, not like a bitch going out on fucking on YouTube. I was gonna say MySpace. Anyways, the hell did you say, a blaze of glory? I mean, come on, man. There's always, I like action movies. Anyways, you guys saw that ridiculous commercial, right? I had a youngster. A young kid, good heart, good brain, young kid, barista type. No disrespect. He knows it. He called himself a barista. It equates, right? He's like, hey, ALT, I'm in that video, but I wholeheartedly agree with everything you do and you say and what you showed. People need to know the truth. People need to know what's actually happening. I said, thank you, kid. I appreciate you for reaching out to me, right? Numerous times. We always talk. He's a good kid. And I said, you know what, man? Check this out. This is where this episode is coming from. I said, look, bro. You got to play the game, Okay, I understand that you have to play the game. As a matter of fact, I'm encouraging you to play the game. If you want to promote, if you want to go here, you want to go there, you want to do this, you want to do that. All right. He goes, thank you, LT. Thank you for saying that. Like, so I'm going to tell you guys what this means, playing the game, from my perspective. I was a young correctional officer, started in the year 2006, touchdown at Centinela State Prison in 2007. It's a lot different back then, okay? It wasn't the 90s, but it sure in the fuck wasn't the 2024s, let me tell you. It's a lot different back then. I was a CO in the building, on the yard, in the clinic, in ADSEG, at the hospital, meaning I was a troop in the trenches. I was brand new. I could only see as far as my hand. Or I could only see as far as my hand. I didn't give a fuck about politics. I didn't even know about politics. I didn't know who the fuck the lieutenants were. Nobody knew who the lieutenants were. Nobody sure in the hell knew who the captains were. You never saw them. They were like Jesus. They were like God. It's like the lieutenant was like Jesus and the captain was like God. AWs were mythical creatures. The warden, drinking beer, having sex with their secretary. It was all up on the up and up, man. It was cool. It was cool, right? I was on the line interacting with the inmates, right? Engaging, quelling violence. I didn't care about nothing other than that. I've been saying that was my bread and butter a lot lately. That's all I know, man. Troop level, trenches. That was it, right? I didn't even know about specialty positions. Sergeants, officers, lieutenants. So anyways, Hector, get to the goddamn point. There are specialty lieutenant positions, okay? Let me see. PIO, Public Information Officer, that's one specialty position. Another one would be Personnel Assignments Lieutenant, ATM Lieutenant, the one that hooks up all the chicks with the jobs. ISU Lieutenant, the Investigative Services Unit Lieutenant, the Goon Squad Lieutenant. 1, 2. IST Lieutenant, the lieutenant that's in charge of the instruction block of all the training lieutenant. So I didn't know about politics. I didn't know about shit. All I know was about blue versus green, right? The Sureños were on and cracking. You had the blacks. You had the whites. It was just fucking staff assaults. It was busy. But I did notice always this. I'm telling you guys the truth. In my mind, I noticed this. Once in a while, they'll come out with a stupid memorandum. It says, now hear this. It'll look like this. This is my LOI, don't trip. And it'll say managerial assignment changes. That's what it'll say. So it'll say this lieutenant went to this spot. This lieutenant went to this spot. The 4 just spots. And I noticed it was always the same names. Right? And I'm not talking shit. I just noticed it was always the same people. It was Lieutenant Dar. Okay, I'm not even talking shit. I'm not even saying that they were bad people because they weren't. I'm just saying it was the same names. Lieutenant Dar, Lieutenant Doobie, who was always in personnel assignments. That dude was a good dude. Lieutenant Vargas, these names, and then Lieutenant, you had Rodriguez. That dude was an old school dude. Everybody respected him. That dude was a lieutenant. And again, I was too new to even respect him. I didn't even know the fucking dude was like out of my reach, out of my league. The dude was a fucking, you know what I mean? Again, I'm at the inmate level. I don't know shit about what the hell's happening up here. But those names would always get shuffled around, right? They would always get the good specialty positions. Now, were there other lieutenants at the prison? Well, yeah, of course. Every prison probably has like 30, 40. That fucking chest pain shit going again. So, it's really not good. Just kidding. Thought I'd trick you guys, but fuck. Anyway, no, my shit's really acting up. But, see if you guys are really gonna look out for me, fucks. You guys don't know my address, right? Say the fool lives in Chula Vista, man. The fool lives in Chula Vista. These cops are like, all the Chula Vista PD cops know who I am, man. They're all my homies. But anyways, So I tell myself, I gotta play the game. If I want to promote, I didn't even want to promote. I didn't even want to promote, right? But if I want to advance in my career, if I want to survive this career, I gotta play the game, right? So for the first 8 years, I did not play the game. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Didn't play the game, right? I wasn't trying to kiss nobody's ass. I was respectful. I was professional. That goes without saying. But they had these little crab feeds at Centinela. I never attended a crab feed. I don't even know how to. Never got invited. They had these golfing tournaments, I'm sure. Never went to one of those. Basically, any company, organizational activity, function, I never went. But if you notice that the people that did go, they had shit coming. They got hooked up. They had the good spots, right? That's what it means to play the game. So when I promoted to sergeant at Donovan, a whole new prison, I'm like, I'm just going to play the game. Right? I'm going to play the game. I have 10 or 8 years in. I have this much more longer. 20 more years. God damn, that's a long fucking time. 20 more years. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to go to these stupid parties. So that's what it means to play the game. Kind of like an ass kisser in a way. And I hate to say, like, Hector, don't tell me you were an ass kisser. It was more like, well, I did. You should tell Captain B. Damn, B, that's a good ass looking suit right there, sir. Oh, you like that, huh? Right? But to my defense, when I was in 8th grade, I had an English teacher named Miss Kenny. Miss Kenny was an old lady. Miss Kenny had an ugly ass fucking sweater. It looked like sheep. It looked like a fucking lamb was on her back, like pork chop. And one day in 8th grade, I said, Miss Kenny, I like that sweater. And she said, Hector, why don't you just grow up? I think she knew what I was doing, right? I think she knew what I was doing, right? I said, that's a really nice sweater, Miss Kenny. She fucking put her hands on her hip. Hector, why don't you just grow up? My homie started laughing. Anyways, play the game. I played the fucking game, man. There's a picture of me with a horse. I'll post it for you guys later on. I ain't even tripping. There's a picture of me. Well, I was a PIO at the Children's Hospital in San Diego. That's actually how I got PIO, I think. I wouldn't even want it at that point. Be careful what you ask for. You might get it. There I am with Marcus Pollard and Edgar Jomito, the wannabe Sureño captain, and fucking like, yeah, I'm taking a picture with them. I'm in the car. Unfortunately, I'm in the fucking car. Here I am. Oh no. Right? So I was playing the game. What about drinking the Kool-Aid? I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid, period. But from the perspective, they were saying stupid shit, right? The outsiders. People are going to say what they're going to say. That's why I couldn't wait to go back to the line. Now, what about selling your soul? This is the problem. This is the whole point of this fucking episode. I told that young kid, and I call him young kid, no disrespect. I told that youngster, I said, play the game. Never, never, never sell your soul, right? If it's going to get somebody killed, if it's going to get somebody hurt, if they're asking you to rat on people, don't do it. Absolutely. Draw that fucking line in the sand and, oh, well, Hector, that's the code of silence. That's what we're talking about. Fuck you, right? Until Lozano and Lynch get busted for that murder cover up, there is a hard line in the sand. You guys don't tell, we don't tell, right? You guys start telling, we'll start telling. See how that works? It's called leadership. With that, play the game. Yeah, be careful what you ask for, but never sell your fucking soul. Keep pushing forward.